Who donated the Stanley Cup in 1892? A. John A. Macdonald. B. Queen Victoria. C. Lord Stanley, the Governor-General. D. Adrian Clarkson. The answer is C. Lord Stanley, the Governor-General. Who was the first to map Canada's Atlantic shore in 1497? A. Jacques Cartier. B. Samuel de Champlain. C. Sir Francis Drake. D. John Cabot. The answer is D. John Cabot. Which European explorers reached Labrador and Newfoundland about 1,000 years ago? A. The Vikings from Iceland. B. The French. C. The British. D. The Spanish. The answer is A. The Vikings from Iceland. What is Canada's national motto? A. In God we trust. B. Strong and free. C. True North. D. A mari us qui admire. The answer is D. A mari us qui admire. What is the deportation of the Acadians during 1755–1763 known as? A. The Quiet Revolution. B. The War of 1812. C. The Great Upheaval. D. Confederation. The answer is C. The Great Upheaval. What part of the original Parliament buildings survived the fire of 1916? A. The Centre Block. B. The Peace Tower. C. The Library. D. The Memorial Chamber. The answer is C. The Library. About how many annual festivals are celebrated in Nova Scotia? A. 100. B. 250. C. 500. D. Over 700. The answer is D. Over 700. At what time and date do Canadians observe a moment of silence on Remembrance Day? A. At noon on July 1st. B. At 11 p.m. on December 31st. C. At the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. D. At 10 a.m. on May 8th. The answer is C. At the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. What are the 5 Great Lakes located between Ontario and the United States? A. Lake Winnipeg, Lake Athabasca, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron. B. Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. C. Lake Superior, Lake Manitoba, Lake Erie, Lake Simcoe, Lake Ontario. D. Lake Tahoe, Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron. The answer is B. Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. Which of the following is a responsibility of the federal government in Canada? A. Education. B. Health. C. Defense. D. Property and civil rights. The answer is C. Defense. Which poet celebrated the Yukon Gold Rush in his writings? A. Robert Frost. B. Robert W. Service. C. Leonard Cohen. D. William Blake. The answer is B. Robert W. Service. What is the most populous city in Manitoba? A. Brandon. B. Churchill. C. Winnipeg. D. Thompson. The answer is C. Winnipeg. Who helped build the Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR? A. Only Indigenous workers. B. Only British workers. C. Both European and Chinese labor. D. only Canadian soldiers. The answer is C. Both European and Chinese labor. What is the capital city of Ontario? A. Ottawa. B. Montreal. C. Toronto. D. Vancouver. The answer is C. Toronto. To become a Canadian citizen, which language requirement must be met? A. Applicants must know both English and French. B. Applicants must have adequate knowledge of either English or French. C. Applicants can choose any language they prefer. D. Applicants are not required to know any language. The answer is B. Applicants must have adequate knowledge of either English or French. In which year were the responsibilities of federal and provincial governments defined? A. 1841. B. 1871. C. 1867. D. 1905. The answer is C. 1867. Who is the head of government in Canada? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Sovereign. C. The Governor-General. D. The Lieutenant Governor. The answer is A. The Prime Minister. Which animal is a symbol of Canada and appears on the 5-cent coin? A. Moose. B. Beaver. C. Bear. D. Eagle. The answer is B. Beaver. What is the official summer sport of Canada? A. Soccer. B. Canadian football. C. Curling. D. Lacrosse. The answer is D. Lacrosse. What principle is the Canadian justice system founded on in criminal matters? A. Everyone is guilty until proven innocent. B. The accused must prove their innocence. C. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. D. Judges decide guilt without evidence. The answer is C. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty.